Did you hear about the woman who let a stranger hold her baby? And from that moment, she never saw her child again. Eleanor Williams was a senior in high school when she realized that she was pregnant. 2 months after her high school graduation, on August 17, 1983, her daughter, April Nicole Williams, was born. At the time, Eleanor lived in Norfolk, Virginia, and the father of her baby was a local teenager who didn't really want to be a father, so the two of them lost touch shortly after April was born. But Eleanor had made a new friend. His name was Kevin, and she met him through her brother, who was stationed at the same military base with him in Kansas. They became good friends, they were pen pals, and would often talk on the phone. And one day, Kevin invited Eleanor and her baby to come visit him in Kansas. He even wired her the money to buy a bus ticket. So she packed up her daughter and started the trip from Virginia to Kansas. This was a long trip. So their bus stopped in Washington, D.C. for a 3-hour stopover. And Eleanor had no idea that this stop would change her life forever. As Eleanor stood in the bus station holding her daughter, a woman approached her with a smile and introduced herself as LaToya. She began to ask Eleanor all kinds of questions about herself. Where are you going? What's your daughter's name? How old is your daughter? And Eleanor, although she was tired, she answered the woman's questions and was pretty friendly towards her. And then the woman looked at Eleanor and said, "Oh, can I hold your baby?" At first, Eleanor hesitated. Then the woman said, "Pretty please, I'm not going anywhere." So Eleanor handed over her daughter April, and the woman cuddled the baby. And then the woman looked at the baby and said, "Oh, you know what? She needs to be changed. You look tired. Why don't you sit there and I'll go to the restroom and I'll change her. I'll be right back." Eleanor watched as the woman walked away with her daughter. After 10 minutes had gone by and the woman still hadn't returned with her baby, Eleanor became nervous. As 10 minutes turned into 20, Eleanor began to panic, and that was the last time Eleanor would see her daughter April ever again. Eleanor reported her child missing, and the city of Washington, D.C. went into a frenzy. Most sympathized with her, but some accused her of selling her baby or giving her baby away. They accused her of making up the abduction story and called her a liar. And Eleanor was so devastated by the accusations that she went back home to Virginia to her family. A month after her daughter April went missing, she left Virginia again to finish her trip and go see Kevin in Kansas. During this trip, she got pregnant again with her second child. But she never forgot her first. Today, April Nicole Williams would be 42 years old, and she's still missing to this day. This is an age progression photo of what she might look like today. And her mother says she has a small birthmark in a straight line on the top of her left wrist. This is a cold case. And Eleanor says not a day goes by that she doesn't wonder what happened to her daughter April. What do you think of this story? Leave a comment to let me know. I'm Te-Erika with the T. Follow for more.